Good morning, boys and girls. Today's story is Froggy Plays T-Ball. We're going on a journey in a storybook. We don't know what will happen, so we must take a look. Froggy Plays T-Ball by Jonathan London. Froggy stepped up to bat. He wound up and swung. Whack! The ball sailed up, 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 and out of the park. Home run! Home run! Shouted Froggy. He yelled so loud. He woke himself up. He hopped out of bed and flopped into the kitchen. Flop, flop, flop. "Let's go, Dad," said Froggy. "Today's my first day of T-ball." "I know," said his dad. "I'm the coach." "Oops," said Frog. "I know that." Then he flopped back to his room to get dressed. Flop, flop, flop. Zap, zeep, zoop, zim, zup, zat. Back in the kitchen, he ate his bowl of cereal and flies. Ew. "Now, Froggy," said his dad, "remember, when you hit the ball, run the bases in the right order." What do you eat for breakfast? Do you eat cereal with flies? Do you eat bugs for breakfast like frogs do? I sure hope not. First, run to first. Second, run to second. Third, run to third. Then run home. "I know," said Froggy. And together they leaped, frogged all the way to the baseball field, singing, "First run to first, second run to second, third run to third, then run home." At the baseball field, the assistant T-ball coach, Max's mother, said, "Okay, team, who are we?" "The Giants!" shouted the team. "Go Giants!" "Let's play ball!" she yelled. "Froggy, you're up first." "Go Froggy!" hollered Mom. "Go Froggy!" hollered Frogalina. "Gaga Froggy!" hollered Pollywogalina. Froggy took his first swing. Zwish! He missed. Then, swish, swish, swish! And on his last swing, his bat flew out of his hands and smacked Max in the head. Bonk! Good thing he was wearing a helmet. "Okay, Froggy, good try," said Max's mom. "Next up." When Max came up to bat, he hit the ball. Whack! And got on base. And so did Matthew, Travis, Frogalina, and Big Red. Whack, whack, whack. The inning was so long that Froggy's mom took Polly home for her nap. Who's Pollywogalina? Is that short for Polly? Polly is short for Pollywogalina? Is that his sister? "Froggy!" yelled the coach. "What?" "Get out here and catch some flies." "Okay," shouted Froggy. So he grabbed his glove and flopped out to the right field. Flop, flop, flop. And shagged some high flies buzzing around. Zap, zap, zap. "Yum," said Froggy. "This is fun." "Froggy!" yelled the coach. "What?" Boink! A fly ball smacked him in the head. The nose. "Pick up the ball, Froggy!" yelled the coach. But Froggy was holding his nose. "Throw it, Froggy! Throw it!" screamed the Giants. But by the time he threw it, what do you think happens next? Make a prediction. We need to make a prediction to see what will happen next. We don't know what will happen, so we must take a guess. The Dodgers had scored 4 runs. So at the end of the inning, Froggy's dad said, "Oh, Froggy, next time somebody hits the ball, please run for it and throw it fast." "Okay, Coach," said Froggy. When it was Froggy's next turn to bat, he swung, zwap, and the ball dribbled off the tee. Is that where the ball was supposed to go? Froggy's having a hard time. How would you feel if you were Froggy? You know our fishy feelings graphic organizer that we use in class, where you list the 3 different feelings you might feel when you read the story? Well, what's one feeling that you would feel right now if you were Froggy? Do you think that you would feel frustrated? Because all of his friends are getting runs. They get to hit the ball and they get to run to first base, but Froggy hasn't had a chance to do that yet. So if you were Froggy, how would you feel? And he ran for it and threw it fast to first. "Out!" cried the ref at first base. "Oops," said Froggy. "I threw myself out." But he still had one more chance. It was the last inning. 2 outs, and the bases were loaded. Froggy stepped up to bat and swung. Swish! He swung again. Swish! Then on the 3rd swing, what happens? Whack! The ball sailed up, 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 and out of the park. The crowd went crazy. Froggy skipped around the bases singing, "First run to first, second run to second, third run to third, then run home." And off the field he ran toward home. "Froggy!" yelled Froggalina. "What? Not your home, silly! Home plate!" Oh no! Froggy ran to his real home, not home plate. He's supposed to run here. He's supposed to go from first to second to third to home plate. Have you played baseball before? Or t-ball? You go to first, to second, to third, back home to home plate. Not to your home. Froggy didn't know that. "Oops," cried Froggy, looking more red in the face than green. He ran back and stomped on home plate and shouted, "Home run! Home run!" And when he finally got home, he hollered, "I hit a homer! I hit a homer!" "Ho bunga!" squealed Pollywoggalina. "That's great, Froggy," said Mom. "I thought that game would never end." And she gave him a hot dog with fly relish. Munch, crunch, munch. Okay, first question. What would you do if you were Froggy and you were having a hard time hitting a home run? Would you give up? Or would you keep trying? You can keep trying just like Froggy. If something's hard for you, maybe it's basketball, maybe it's dodgeball, maybe it's swinging by yourself on the swings and using your own feet to get you to start swinging instead of getting a head start from a parent or a friend. Maybe it's something at home. Maybe you have a really hard time cleaning your room. Should you give up or should you keep on trying like Froggy? Froggy can teach us to keep trying. Froggy can teach us to have a good attitude, even if he makes mistakes. Froggy made a mistake. What was it? Did he run to his real house by accident? Was that okay? That he made a mistake? Did anybody get mad at him for making a mistake? Do you make mistakes? Sometimes. Sometimes even I make mistakes. Mistakes are okay. We can learn from our mistakes. His friends yelled, "No, home plate, not home." And he said, "Oh, goodness." And he ran back. He had a problem and he solved it. He just ran back to home plate and he fixed it. No big deal. So Our goal is to be more like Froggy and Pete the cat and even the farmer from our story 2 days ago that kept on building and building to keep the bunnies out. We don't give up. We just keep trying. And you can too. I'll see you tomorrow.